How to consistently stack 3,000 per deal. Most F&I managers dream of hitting 3,000 per deal, but for most, it feels like a fluke when it happens. One big deal, one lucky month, and then it's back to the grind. But what if you could make 3,000 per copy your new normal and not just your exception? I'm Ryan, and in this video, I'm breaking down the exact steps, mindset, and daily habits that let top F&I managers stack 3,000 or more on every deal consistently. If you're tired of the roller coaster months and want to build real, repeatable income, this is for you. Let's start with the truth. Most F&I managers never break through $3,000 barrier because they're running on hope, not a system. They rely on luck, big deals, and the right customer walking in the door. They wing it, they change their process every day and wonder why their numbers swing up and down. The pros know that consistency isn't luck, it's built. If you want to stack 3,000 per deal, you need a process that works every time, not just when the stars align. That means discipline, structure, and relentless focus on the fundamentals. Step 1, master the menu protections, not products. The first step is to stop selling products and start presenting protections. Most F&I managers pitch service contract, gap, and everything else as an add-on. That language triggers resistance and makes customers feel like you're upselling. Instead, you have to frame every protection as an opt-out of responsibility. The protection transfers responsibility for the mechanical and electrical breakdowns away from you and back to us. Would you prefer to opt out of this responsibility for the next 7 years or the full decade? When you use responsibility transfer language, customers see value, not pressure. The menu isn't a sales pitch, it's a leadership moment. Guide your customer through the real risks of ownership and show them how you're going to eliminate those risks. When you do this, your acceptance rate goes up, your chargebacks go down, and your per copy climbs. Guys, if you're running $1,500 a copy and are a bottom performer in your store, I want you to join our community. It's a free community that we created for the top 1% of F&I managers in the country. You get weekly calls. You get access to the best content that will teach you how to run $3,000 per copy. Click the link below in the description and join our community. Now let's get back to the video. Step 2, run the same system every deal. Consistency comes from process, not personality. The best F&I managers run the same system on every single deal. That means the same greeting, the same client survey, the same menu transition, and the same close. No skipping steps, no shortcuts, and no, I'm just gonna wing it. Map out your process from start to finish and drill it until it's automatic. When you run a system, you eliminate decision fatigue, build confidence, and create a customer experience that feels professional and trustworthy. The more consistent your process, the more consistent your results. Step 3, use this or that close every time. Forget about memorizing a dozen closes. The only close you need is this or that close. Never ask yes or no. Always give the customer a choice between two responsible options. For example, which makes more sense? Opting out of the responsibility for the full decade or the 7-year program with the total premium savings? Or which direction fits your plan better? Full protection for the decade or the 7-year program with the savings? This close eliminates pressure, builds trust, and keeps the customer moving forward. When you use it every time, your acceptance rate goes up and your per copy goes up too. Step 4, prevent objections before they show up. The best F&I managers don't spend their days fighting objections. They prevent them before they ever show up. That starts with awareness. Use your client survey to make the customer think about ownership, risk, and responsibility. Draw out the deficiency balance, explain the factory warranty covers and doesn't, and make sure the customer understands what they're really opting into. When you do this, the customer is already leaning in by the time you present protections. Objections drop, acceptance goes up, and your deals get easier. Step 5, treat compliance as your accelerator. Compliance isn't a brake, it's your fuel. When your paperwork is clean, your disclosures are transparent, and your process is airtight, deals fund faster. CSI goes up, and you protect your income long term. The pros know that compliance is what keeps their money in their pocket and their reputation strong. Slow down. Double check every deal. Make compliance your brand. The more bulletproof your process, the more money you keep and the more opportunities you get. Step 6, show up like a pro every single day. The last step is about you. The best F&I managers treat themselves like professionals. They invest in their health, get enough rest, show up prepared and focused. They don't let a bad deal or a tough customer throw them off their day. They reset, refocus, and bring their best to every customer every time. If you want to stack 3,000 per copy, you have to bring the energy, presence, and discipline of a top performer. That's what customers feel, and that's what your numbers will reflect. If you're serious about leveling up in F&I, remember, consistency beats luck every single time. The managers who win big aren't the ones that have the best personalities or the flashiest closes. They're the ones that run a real process, stay disciplined, and keep learning. If you want to talk shop, swap ideas, or just connect with someone who's in the trenches with you, shoot me a message or drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'm always up for a real conversation about what's working and what's not. If you got something out of this, hit subscribe and join our free community linked down in the description below, where you can be a part of the top 1% of F&I in the country. I'm here to share what actually works, not just the theory. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go out there, run your system, and let's see you hit that $3,000 mark. I'll see you in the next video.